if he keeps a hobby horse, that a man's hobby horse is as tender a part as he has about him, and that these unprovoked strokes at my uncle Toby's could not be unfelt by him. No, as I said above, my uncle Toby did feel them, and very sensibly too. Pray, sir, what said he? How did he behave? Oh, sir, it was great! For as soon as my father had done insulting his hobby horse, he turned his head without the least emotion from Dr. Slop, to whom he was addressing his discourse, and looking up into my father's face, with a countenance spread over with so much good nature, so placid, so fraternal, so inexpressibly tender towards him, it penetrated my father to his heart. He rose up hastily from his chair, and seizing hold of both my uncle Toby's hands as he spoke, Brother Toby, said he, I beg thy pardon, forgive, I pray thee, this rash humour which my mother gave me. My dear, dear brother, answered my uncle Toby, rising up by my father's help, say no more about it. You are heartily welcome, had it been 10 times as much, brother. But 'tis ungenerous, replied my father, to hurt any man, a brother worse; but to hurt a brother of such gentle manners, so unprovoking, and so unresenting, 'tis base. By heaven, 'tis cowardly. You are heartily welcome, brother, quoth my uncle Toby, had it been 50 times as much. Besides, what have I to do, my dear Toby, cried my father, either with your amusements or your pleasures, unless it was in my power, which it is not, to increase their measure? Brother Shandy, answered my uncle Toby, looking wistfully in his face, you are much mistaken in this point, for you do increase my pleasure very much in begetting children for the Shandy family at your time of life. But by that, sir, quoth Dr. Slop, Mr. Shandy increases his own. Not a jot, quoth my father. CHAPTER XXXVIII. My brother does it, quoth my uncle Toby, out of principle. In a family way, I suppose, quoth Dr. Slop. Pshaw, said my father, 'tis not worth talking of. CHAPTER XXXIX.